ladies and gentlemen, in today's video we're gonna do a quick Q&A. If you don't follow me on Instagram, definitely follow me. It's gonna pop up something here. And next time for the next Q&A, you can ask me a question there. And yeah, and also check daily vlogs, because I don't know if I'm gonna do that daily, but definitely you're gonna see a lot more vlogs, high quality stuff, trainings and tips, and I'm gonna help you to get shredded and in a good shape. So first question for today's We're Starting Hard, it's how do I fix my porn addiction? I mean, it's not a difficult question to me because I've never had a porn addiction, to be honest. I know a lot of young men these days have a lot of porn addiction because of Instagram, Twitter, everywhere. Now it's very easy to check some almost half nude photo and then go there, type 5 words and you're there, you have access. And how the young men have access. So if you start watching these things when you're 10, 12, 13, that's definitely not good for your brain and for your mind. So I do understand, like, it is hard for a lot of people to get rid of this addiction, but like, what other choice do you have? Like, are you gonna stay a loser and be depressed and lonely for the rest of your life, or you want to just stop jerking off, just stop watching porn? Like, what other choice do you have? Where do you think it's most painful? You think it's gonna be most painful for you to just quit porn, or more painful for you to be a loser for the rest of your life? I think the second one is way more painful. So what other choice do you have? I think it's a simple thing. You just need to have some discipline, and you actually need to ask yourself, do I like my life? And do you think your life is gonna keep getting better and better if you continue doing that, or your life is gonna get worse and worse? Answer this question. I think it's a very simple thing, just people overcomplicate it. I think your life is gonna be way worse if you continue doing that, and it's actually gonna be way harder for you to continue doing that than just quitting and fixing your life. So that's my advice. You just need to have some discipline to get your hand out of your pants. That's basically it. So yeah, let's go to the next question. What is the biggest mistake most people make when starting training? That's actually a good question. I think most people, the mistake they made is they start too hard. They start and they're too much motivated, but that lasts for like a week. So they start training too much, maybe 5-6 times a week. They're giving like 100%, and then they don't see almost any results in 1 month, because it doesn't matter if you're gonna go 100%, 50%. If you train 1 time a week, 7 times in a month, you can't see almost any results. So most people, they go very hard in the beginning, they don't see any results, and they give up. So I think if you're a beginner, if you're starting out, don't go too crazy, don't go too hard. Start step by step, maybe training twice a week for 30 minutes, then 3 times a week. Then when you get more advanced, 4 times a week. Don't do crazy sets, don't train for like hours in the gym if you're a beginner. Even myself now, I train 3-4 times a week for not more than 30-40 minutes. So I don't think for someone who is a beginner, like 3 times a week is more than enough training for 30-40 minutes. Focus more on building the right habits, eating more protein, eating more meat, less carbs, having a good sleep, 8 to 10 hours of sleep, drinking enough water. And these things are actually what is gonna help you in the beginning a lot. If you don't build these habits, it doesn't matter how hard you train, you're never gonna see results. So my advice here is, if you're a beginner, take it slowly, step by step, don't rush it, don't go too hard in the first month and then give up. It's better to go 50%, then next month you go 60, 70, 80, and that's way better tactic than going out with for a month, not seeing any results, because you're not gonna see anyway, and then giving up. So that's it. The other thing is just get informed, maybe get a coach. It's gonna help you a lot without the headache of thinking, what should I do next week, what should I do now, what should I eat. It takes a lot of time, and also it's gonna take you way more time hitting your dream body than just getting a coach and getting it done in a year, 2 years easily. So yeah, that's my advice. Let's go to the next question. How often do you drink alcohol? How often do I booze? So right now, to be honest, I don't drink any alcohol, like even a sip of alcohol. I've been drinking alcohol in the past, because where I'm from Bulgaria, and it's very normal for us to start drinking at 15, 16, 17 in the household. Usually your father drinks a lot. It's like Russian families. My country is very similar to Russia. So it's very, on holidays, every weekend, the family comes to the table, everyone is drinking. So it's very common, even for 50, 60-year-olds, they start drinking. Also clubs, you can go to the club, drink there, no one gives a fuck. So yeah, I started like 15, 16-year-old, I started drinking. And to be honest, there's zero benefits of doing that. I don't get the point. I don't even have a better time drinking. I would actually say I have a worse time when I go out and drink than if I go out and I don't drink. So it's not, my experience when I don't drink is not worse than when I drink. So I was like, why should I drink then? And yeah, of course, it's very bad for your health, for your body, especially if you want to, start your fitness journey. It's gonna be, quite terrible. Yeah, of course, you can still drink alcohol and train and be in a good shape. I'm not saying it's not possible, but it's definitely gonna be way harder. So yeah, right now I haven't drinking alcohol for more than 2 years, and I'm not thinking of drinking ever again. Maybe some wine, that's it. But yeah, not a big fan of alcohol. I think it's very bad. So yeah. Other question, is tap water really bad? Yeah, water is overall, you need to make sure you drink high quality water, because a lot of people, they focus on high quality foods, especially in this fitness community, these coaches and stuff like that. They focus on like eating healthy food, but no one focus on actually, thinking, is the water that I'm drinking is actually also high quality? Because I would say that's more important, making sure your water is high quality than your food. Our bodies are 7 to 75% water. So I would say water is even more important, making sure and giving more attention on drinking high quality water than high quality food, to be honest. So definitely take care of that. Don't drink tap water. Don't drink water from places where you think, if you check, let's say that's a plastic bottle. That's not a good example. Plastic bottle is still not good. But the best water is when you check the back of the water, make sure it doesn't have fluoride in the water. Also, don't drink tap water. Even if they say it's good, it is not, I can tell you. So what you can do is either buy a filtration system, a really good one, or make sure the brands that you're using is very good, or just go and find spring water. I think spring water is the best water in my opinion. So definitely take care of that. It's gonna help you a lot with your fitness as well. How are you still so shredded while eating burgers, while traveling, while being in Thailand? So yeah, to be honest, a lot of people overcomplicate, being in a good shape, being shredded. They think it's way harder just because they've tried something for a couple of months. They tried some very hard diet and it didn't even work that well, and they thought it's so hard that it's not possible. You need to eat only salads or very boring foods to look like that, which is not the case. You can eat salads and you can still be fat, and you can eat burgers and you can still have abs. So why is that? Is because it's just simple, calories in, calories out. So everything that matters is how much calories are you burning today and how much calories are you eating. So if I burn 2,000 calories and I eat 3,000, it doesn't really matter if these 3,000 calories comes from burgers or pizzas or they come from very healthy food. It really doesn't matter. Like, you're not gonna gain weight as long as you eat the same amount of calories. Yeah, of course, it's not healthy for your body. Of course, it's not overall good if you want to, be 100%, like be in the best shape of your life. Yeah, but from time to time, as long as, let's say, once a week, 2 times a week, if you want to have a cheat day, you can eat these foods, but just make sure you don't go above the normal calories. And that's it. You're not gonna gain any weight. Doesn't matter. You can eat burgers all day. If you, let's say, 2,000 calories of burgers and 2,000 calories of salad, it's still the same thing. You're not gonna gain weight. It's just bad overall for your health. But if you just care about abs and having, shredded body, then it's not gonna impact that really much. As long as you get enough protein and you're in some box of calories that is good for your body, then you're gonna be good. So it's not that hard, especially if you have a coach and you know what you're doing. You can enjoy your life. You don't need to be a slave to your diet. You can still go out, eat nice foods, and you can still look amazing. Let's go to next question. How old are you when you started going to the gym? I was 40. That's it. I don't think it, a lot of people think when you start very young, it's gonna impact your growth, you're gonna be shorter, which is very wrong, and yeah, that's not true. Another question: do you think smoking weed is bad? So to be honest, like here it's like a lot of people would say, yeah, smoking weed is good. When I smoke weed, I feel more good. It's actually helpful and has some benefits. So I'm not saying it doesn't have any benefits, but I think the negatives are just more than the benefits. So it just doesn't make sense. Yeah, can you be extremely successful smoking weed? Yeah, can you be in a really good shape smoking weed? Yeah. Can you be rich smoking weed? Yeah. But the point here is, can you tap into your fullest potential? Can you, like, do you want to go 70%, 75%, or do you want to go 100% and tap into your fullest potential? So that's a question you need to answer yourself. If you don't want to be at your best, then you can do whatever you want. But if you want to, make sure you're tapping into your fullest potential, and you need to have the most energy possible and focus to put into your goals, then smoking weed, drinking alcohol, eating unhealthy foods, it's definitely not good. Next question is, what is the hardest part of getting your goals done by you? Getting my goals done, like for me, most people, they don't even have goals actually. They just have some dreams, they have some wishes, and they just wait and they think someday they're just gonna wake up and bam, they're gonna be rich, or they're gonna have that car, or they're gonna wake up with a six-pack, which never is gonna happen. You need to put the work in, and you need to have a plan. So for me, goals, I don't really have goals, to be honest. I have plans. So you need to have a plan first, and then every day you're waking up and you see, okay, what should I do today to get closer? What steps should I fix so I can get one step closer to the goal, and basically go step by step. And you need to make a plan and go through the plan and see if it works. Maybe it will not work, then try again, make another plan, try again. Then if it not work, make another plan, try again, and definitely maybe in the 5th time, in the 10th time, it's gonna work. But if you just have some dreams and you don't do anything, you don't have any plan or any vision how you're gonna get there, then it's never gonna happen. No one's gonna knock on your door and buy your Ferrari, give you a hot girlfriend and say, yeah, here we go, bro. It's like no one is really gonna help you. No one gives a fuck actually. Even your family, even your best friends, no one is gonna help you but only yourself. So yeah, what other choice do you have? Like, what's the hardest part of getting my goals done? It's like, what other choice do I have? If I don't get my goals done, then I'm just gonna be a loser, right? So I think it's, you don't just have other choice. You either have to make a plan and follow your goals, or just stay a loser. That's the choices you have. It's not that hard. Another question is the final question, and that is, what do you think is the meaning of life? Which is a hard question. Meaning of life. I'm still very young, but to be honest, what I think for me, it's at the moment it feels like the meaning of life for me is to become the best possible version of myself, and making sure that I'm getting better and better every day, and just having that vision of myself and who I want to become, and literally like playing like a video game. When you start playing a video game, you need to be the best at the game. So for me, life is literally like a game. I just want to be the best at the game of life and become the best version of myself, to honor God's creation. I think that's where we're supposed to be here. I don't see any just living like a normal life, having a normal job, just waking up, not having any goals, any fire inside me. Just what's the point of life? That you're just living on autopilot, you don't do anything. It's boring for me. So for me, it's like, to get the best version of myself, and then, help people get better so I can put something back in. And, the only way you can help other people is firstly by helping yourself, getting yourself better and becoming better. And then that's the only way you can also help other people. If you're a shitty person, if you're, yourself a loser, how are you gonna help someone else, So that's for me what I think is, to not waste a day, be grateful, and yeah, have a great time with my family and friends, and just trying to be the best version of myself. Yeah, that's for today's video, guys. Hope you learned something. Hope I helped someone. Ask me questions on Instagram, follow me there. And if you have any questions about anything, or you want any help about fitness or just over anything, message me there. I would like to chat with you. I would like to help you, of course. So that's for today's video. Hope you're having a nice and good day. Chase your goals and see you in the video tomorrow. Peace!